this is the build for today's episode. Today's episode was about mainly completing the parts of the zoo that we needed to do and stuff by adding in more things. The part of the zoo that I wanted to do was to make all of the areas bigger so we could fit in more new animals. Currently, we only have one more spot left right here, but we can always expand on the top of that or add platforms off of it, which would be fun. So, we have one left. I thought about doing a panda one in here, but I'm gonna wait maybe and try to do something else. So starting off, we have the seal one right here. The seal one is cool because I came with the baby seal in the set, and I buy like the $10 sets every year that come with like the two little animals. So I decided to make the seal one right here, and then this is the one where we'll have an empty space to build one eventually in the future. And I'm gonna move up the camera even closer to over here, because this is like the lake area that I created. So pretty much this is like a pond up here. You can see like as it could get deeper as the way in. And it made this like spigot. So like through this like pillars, it's not just used to carry it up. It's used for like the lighting and a pump. So it pumps up the water from the bottom right there and brings it all the way up and shoots it back out so we can go down the waterfall, which we'll look at. I brought out this log from the old one, and I thought like up here would be like this nice oasis instead of putting like any big animals up here. I knew I want to add a huge water feature, which I thought would look great up here. But I knew it didn't have to be realistic, but I also wanted it to be semi-realistic because not everything's realistic in zoos. But so up here I just added like the ducks and I added 3 rabbits, and then I also added like I believe 3 frogs that are like hidden throughout the area and stuff. So now we're gonna move right here, where I don't know if you can see, but this is the lion and the tiger area. I put those up there so that they can kind of look over. I didn't want to put them up here because I knew I wanted to have a big pond and have this area be like a friendly animal. So, and then finally down here is where all the alligators and parrots and the monkeys went. So I wanted to have like this rushing waterfall effect. So I used like the ice cream pieces down there to make that effect, which I thought turned out cool. So it was like rushing and those were like bubbles coming up. Then I modified this tree to make it look like it had more leaves. And I added the same monkey on top, and then another monkey on the bottom from my polybag. Well, they're both from polybags. And then I added 2 parrots, one of them from the new castle line, and one of them is from the old castle line. And then I added these 2 alligators. This one's very old. Then this one's semi-new from last year. I got it in a set that I bought for $5 on clearance at Walmart. Then I added tons of foliage around. I did the same water effect with this and up here, which turned out very cool. So, and then as if it was like you could still see the spigots right here, and then there's pumps going throughout it, and it seals the water from down here and pumps it. I'm super glad about this display. I want to show you like the light system that I set up right now. So also part of this episode, I redid the old sign because it was way too small because it used to be back down there. So I re-edited it so it could be like this. You can see like the lights would be down there. And then if you also turn it to full, it like slowly dims out and turns back on, which I thought would be cool. I'm super excited for like when Christmas and Halloween comes, because I can fully deck this out and put tons of animals in it. And I think that would be very cool. and stuff. I could add like a snowy effect to it and all kinds of stuff. And also make it so that the maybe water feature is like frozen or something, or it's still running. It just is like something cool. I don't know, I'm super excited for Christmas this year because I have more modulars. So that means I'm gonna have to order more lights for this, and I have a new table. So I can do all sorts of big things, and I might try to build an amusement park in the future. Haven't figured that out. My next project is definitely the Muppets modular. I'm gonna redo that, take out the second floor, and just make the entire thing bigger. Okay, and then I also want to show off that I can have cars go through. So I'm just gonna use this car, and as you'll see, it fits through very easily if it goes to the big one. Yeah, so it fits great in there. So without further ado, this is like the last big thing to the zoo. Probably in January is when they release like the $10 things. Probably get that and put it in here. I know they have a red panda one, which I could get and make a panda and a red, I think red fox or red panda. I don't know. But without further ado, bye.